Boom. Recording. I have 8 terabytes, so
You have 8 terabytes?
takes
8
all
terabytes of what on your computer, bro?
That's terrible.
of storage on my computer. We can film all we need.
Okay. Hear me out. What's the best TV show that you've been watching lately?
If you dare say How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
So
Who's gonna answer first?
I was gonna say How I Met Your Mother because
I was gonna
it's a
say
very
I-
fun show.
You're gonna say what, Scotty?
How I Met Your Mother.
Whoa, why are you doing that?
I met her last night, Gavin.
Dude.
What?
Yeah. Be afraid.
If you were a Shrek character, who would you be, Scotty?
Donkey.
I think I would
Why?
be the little Pinocchio boy.
I think Gavin should be Donkey.
Why?
No,
Why?
Gavin should
Why
be the
would
little.
Donkey?
It's because you're making the stupid face that. Yeah, that one.
Gavin should be the little dragon donkey baby. That's you.
What would Lincoln be? Would
Yeah.
Lincoln be Shrek?
No.
He would
No,
be.
Bo?
Yeah, I think Lincoln would be Shrek.
Oh, Gavin, that reminds me. I need to put my bedding on my bed.
You need to put.
What does that have to do with me?
Oh, that reminds me. I need to put that.
It's right behind you, isn't it?
Don't.
Dude.
Yeah, that's my bed, bro.
No.
That's where I sleep, bro.
Do you is that like a prop bed, or do you sleep there?
What?
It's just for.
Is that for
Is it
Is
a
that for,
prop bed?
is that for the camera, or do you actually use that?
What? He honestly he uses it. He has to. You use
Okay,
it.
but
It's a prop bed.
you got a case on.
Where do you sleep at
Face
night?
on it?
Yeah, the holds it. My bed's just on the ground. I'm not kidding you. I'm mattress.
Matches are on the floor? Bo, what? Mine's about
Like-
4 feet in the air.
What's the song the guy
Whoa!
kept singing?
What's this wizardry Scotty's got going?
I think
Yes,
everyone's is not on the floor, Lincoln. That's like a...
You got a cool case on it. Scotty's the wizard. I'm not.
What do you mean, cool case? What does it
Look
mean?
at the case on it.
That's not what that's called. Are you talking about the bed frame, or are you talking about the comforter?
No, the frame. Because mine is just a mattress on the floor. Is he allowed to do that?
What's the guy that kept the guy clipped the one guy singing something? What was he singing? And then he kept.
I love.
What is
I love
talking
her.
about? Na, 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 and he kept playing the same thing.
I love, I
No.
love, I
Two
love.
turntables.
I
and a
love-
microphone. That's what it was.
I
Two
love.
turntables and a
I love
microphone.
her.
Two
I
turntables and a
love-
microphone.
No, I've gotten into this weird habit of singing songs in perfect monotone.
That's what I used to do. Oh, wait, what?
Hey Jude, how have you been?
Do you do that on your bed case?
No, I don't have a bed case. I do that in my car ride.
I like to
What-
scream.
What
Like,
do you-
imagine I'm having a battle against the music, and I just scream louder than the music while I'm driving.
Okay. The music, it tries to attack you. What do you do?
I go, "Wah!"
Okay, it dodges, and then it actually hits you,
Okay.
and you
well,
crash, and you die, and
Is
you
it
roll over in a
Pokemon
ditch like
Battle?
Logan Davis. You're in a ditch.
What just happened? You just
Yeah.
made me crash. Why'd you make me
Yeah.
crash? What is this?
Crawl through the sunroof.
No.
I just like how my phone outs me now if I get on.
I know. Like you look down and you just get flashed. So funny. Connor, do you have any information?
What do the passengers think when you scream your songs?
It's just by myself. If there's other people in that car, they think I'm crazy.
Yeah, I was worried. What do they
Cool.
think when
Okay.
you sing monotone?
I have an idea.
Everyone gets mad at me. They're like, Lincoln, stop doing that. I actually wanted to listen. You cannot keep on doing. We're not gonna do the same.
Can I keep?
What are you doing? And then I really like sing monotone though. Hello?
Hey. Okay.
Oh, zap, zap, zap. Who's that on the phone? Who are you talking to on there?
Who's that on the phone?
What's your idea down there, chap? I almost just electrocuted myself to death picking apart a battery with my fingers. I just got it in my hand and I was peeling it in my hand and then it zapped me.
Uh-oh.
Do you think I have superpowers now?
I
You
think
might.
that's how the Fortnite OG Zapatron got made.
Okay,
OG Zapatron.
so- Here's my idea. Okay, hear me out.
Hear me
So
out?
basically I'm on this like news website, and what if I just read one of the articles and I ask you guys what your opinions on it are?
Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
let's just
accept
go
the
with-
challenge.
Okay, should we go with Cheetozard, a Pokemon-shaped Cheeto sold for 88 grand? Here's why. Or
Oh yeah. Okay.
elephants.
Can I go
form
first?
around their- Okay, that's dumb.
So guys,
Density.
I think this is pretty crazy. So it was a Cheeto, and they thought it looked like a Pokemon. I'm pretty sure this was a Charizard, if I'm correct. I'm keeping up on my Cheeto news, and that's pretty crazy that it sold for that much. Normally, I
do
just
not-
eat the Cheetos. I don't really look at what they look like, so I. But what are you even going to do with that once you buy it? Are you going to store it, or are
Yes.
you going to chew on him?
I was thinking the same thing. I do not have the kind of money to pay for the expenses of a Cheeto shaped like Charizard.
You're right, but apparently a Harambe-shaped Cheeto in 2017 also sold for 99 grand.
Well, that makes it a little bit more sense.
99 grand. Well, it reminds me of my dear friend.
Your dear friend
What's
Harambe?
Yes.
Well, that's the thing is like that one is a Harambe one, and that one.
More.
I remember when Harambe got shot.
Okay. Okay.
Family was sitting around the TV. It was like we were celebrating like Christmas or things. Yeah. And we were all around the TV, and we watched it on like our Christmas celebration. I think.
I was getting ice cream. Where were you, Gavin, at the time of the murder? Where were you?
Where were you
All
when the
right.
bullet shot?
He's nonverbal. Swag King, where are you? Where were you?
I was on a car ride getting some Pokemon cards. The huge.
Okay. Back to our.
Anyway, no. Apparently, Among Us Chicken Nugget McNugget sold for
I have an article here.
$100,000.
I have an article here. Tech CEO unveils new app that solves poverty. $10 a month. I really wanted. I want that to work.
Everyone pays $10.
Yeah, and then you could solve poverty.
I ain't paying that.
Breaking news: nation shocked as a rich white guy faces minor consequence.
Gavin, any takes on this?
ChatGPT, I need funnier.
What's your guys' favorite candy brand?
Favorite candy?
I like Werther's Hard Original Caramel. Hard.
That's good. That's good. Gavin, what about you? Favorite candy?
Yeah, but that one probably sticks to my teeth.
Actually, it doesn't. It's hard, not sticky.
Oh. He switched it
Sticky,
up.
sticky.
Good point. Favorite candy, Gavin? Pass the mic to you.
But it probably still sticks to my teeth, though.
Oh, I'm dying here, guys.
What's
I
favorite
don't know.
candy?
Probably Reese's Cups.
Okay. That's a
No
good answer.
pieces.
What about you,
No
Scotty?
pieces.
Favorite candy?
My parents don't let me eat candy.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
I've been banished. I've been banished from candy since I was 1 year old.
I've heard
no,
people,
he's like actually Willy Wonka.
I've heard people get
Just-
hyper sometimes when they have candy. Is this the case?
Yeah.
I get hyper when I have the red sauce.
He's like actually Willy Wonka. Is no one? No, that's crazy.
Favorite
Parents
candy?
Your parents won't have him eat candy, and he's the dentist. Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka didn't play
Willy
golf.
Wonka had braces.
I did have braces.
Had.
True.
He had them when he wasn't allowed to have candy. And when he took them off, he ate a whole lot of candy, which made him love chocolate, if I remember correctly.
How do they make Fortnite bots?
They program you to basically mimic our friend on the bottom left.
I
So
think,
Connor,
I think
what's your
they just said.
favorite candy?
I think they just texted Caden and said, "Get on the game," and that's how they bot.
And then just cloned him a couple times. Same person.
Bo, let us get your movements down.
That's what. That's what they said. Gavin, you got any points of interest to bring up here? You seem very thinkative down there. What do you? What's on your mind, huh? What's
What
got
thought?
you so stumped?
Okay, you can't stare at the camera.
Oh,
Staring contest.
If you were a Viking, would you dunk your head in the freezing cold water for MoMA or no? Yes or
For
no?
No.
For MoMA. MoMA Viking Queen. That's the
Yes, I
Viking.
would.
The tribe is called the Vikings, and MoMA is the Viking Queen, and she said dunk your head under freezing cold water. Basically, like what we have is the Ice Bucket Challenge. Would you do it?
I would do the ice bucket challenge for Don Julio and
Okay.
The ice bucket challenge was so easy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe make it a little harder. They should do boiling water next time.
What do you think, Gavin?
Yeah, I think I'd do it.
Boiling water.
Great.
No, he dunked his head in the freezing water for MoMA. Good.
Oh.
Probably both, actually.
Oh.
My mommy used to put me in very, very hot baths.
What do you think about the new How to Train Your Dragon live action? Should it be live action?
Oh
or
my
no?
Oh, I'm seeing
It
it
was-
tomorrow.
I loved it. It was
Friday.
amazing. It was so
I
good.
hate it.
I hate it.
Watch How to Train Your
I
Dragon.
hate it a lot.
First time
Going
seeing
back
it.
onto to that point, Gavin. With the boiling water, I wash my dishes with I turn the heat all the way up, and and everyone else they're trying to get into this get water with their hands. They aren't used to the boiling
when they get
water.
sink?
They always get to the sink and it burns their.
When
Like,
they get into and it burnt.
Have you met my friend Gavin?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, but I being so for real. When I'm washing the dishes, you're always like, "Ow, my hand!" But it's just the water's hot. Stop laughing at me. I know this. Not have.
I hate the new How to Train Your Dragon. I didn't even see it, and I hate it.
I do too.
Oh, I saw it and it was very good.
I hate it.
I would never watch that movie.
Why would I watch that when I could just watch the original, which was like 10 times better?
It is very similar.
It's
And
literally just a movie, but worse. And I'm supposed to
But it's
pay
in
money,
theaters.
not just any money, but chop off an arm to go to the movies.
I think
I
it was
mean-
$7.
Yeah, but then you have to buy the popcorn. But the popcorn,
costs you.
No.
popcorn's expensive, bro.
Popcorn will run you
No.
about 13 bones nowadays.
Yeah, and if you get popcorn drink, it's almost $20, bro. And then when you total that with the ticket, it's like $30 to see a movie.
Actually, I went across the way to the Dollar Tree, and I'm not gonna lie, I bought
You
two
broke the
bags.
rules.
I bought
the
2
rules?
bags Werther's hard caramel
What do you mean
originals.
Werther's? Isn't it Weathers?
There's an R.
Maybe we're thinking of different brands then.
Anyway, I don't know about all this
You're
thinking.
talking about the caramel, right?
Yeah, Werther's.
Theater.
Oh, it is Werther's. Dude, I always thought it was Weathers.
Yeah,
I
but I
would-
bought 2 packs of those, and it lasted, and it was actually amazing because I love Werther's original caramel.
How many calories
Hard.
is in a whole freaking thing of that?
It's like 100 per like 5 or 6 pieces. Like you can eat a burger, you can eat like 5 packs, and that's like
Did you say burger?
yeah.
How do you guys say it? Pecan or pecan? Or
Shut
pecan?
up.
I say pecan.
I say pecan.
I say pecan.
I like cashews more. I okay, so for the past like months, I've been like figuring out what this is and like the ratios. So if I ever were to make trail mix, a majority cashews, a lot of raisins, some dried cranberries. That's an underrated goat right there. No almonds, small amount of peanuts.
No
I hate-
almonds?
Almonds, they just have this texture. And they're
Almonds
a
are like
little
one
bit.
of- Almonds are like some of my favorite
Almonds
nuts, bro.
is the founding father.
Yeah,
True.
Okay, let
True.
the bros
and there's
speak.
a reason why George Washington dead. Because
Wow.
almonds, they're a little bit too hard for my soft little teeth. And I like cashews. And maybe throw in a little bit of walnuts.
No, that's
and
just
I
an
like
L take. That's just an L take. I'm sorry.
like
Get
I
out
like
of here
banana.
with this no almonds
Cashews.
propaganda.
Cashews have fallen off
You can eat
because of
raisins.
water cashews have tanked them. Has anyone had a water cashew before?
Didn't you see the cashew stock market price recently? It fell off,
It
bro.
dropped.
But you can go to Costco and get the Kirkland and
Okay,
And-
while we're on the topic of food, what do you guys normally eat when you're like getting ready in the morning, like for breakfast? What do you normally eat?
I don't eat
Either-
breakfast.
Sometimes I'll make coffee from a coffee maker. Sometimes I'll make scrambled eggs and I'll put hot sauce on them.
Okay, I either have cereal, and or I always have scrambled eggs. Let's be so for real. I have scrambled eggs like all the time.
It's like kind of a
Um,
goated breakfast. Let's
It
be
is a
honest.
good-
It's like top tier.
I'm
You know,
gonna have to learn
6
how to make
grams of
scrambled
protein
eggs
per
again.
egg. Easy to cook. Easy to clean up. You can
Yeah.
flavor them in so many different ways. You can use different seasonings and different sauces, and you can maybe add cheese.
Can I
and
interrupt for 1 second and
maybe-
ask a question? No, keep
Yeah.
doing that, Lincoln. You keep doing what you were doing too with your thing. Scotty, do you have something in your hands right now? This is a
No, I
genuine
don't.
question. We're all fidgeting here. You're being left out. We're
So to be
fidgeting.
fair, Scotty was dorking with that watch.
Okay.
He was, and I saw him like flip it over in his hands like this.
I was. Here, I'll grab the stuffed animal.
Kevin, what is that?
That's
Is that
It is
just
a
like
microfiber cloth. And it is very dirty because I've used it to clean up dust.
Jim,
Kevin,
Oh.
I'm glad you mentioned the protein count, because did you know in whatever drinks Chase has in his fridge, there's like one of them that has like 16 grams of protein, and it's just like a water bottle that tastes like bad cherries.
Have you seen Fairlifes? You can get Fairlifes that have like over 30. Although those have like apparently a study just came out and they have like a whole ton of microplastics. It's like 20,000 nanograms per serving.
Isn't that like a video game?
Microplastics?
I'm fine with a little
No.
bit of microplastics.
That's
every once in a while.
Microsoft.
And what are you? What happened to the?
Like, I know people that like drink water only out of glass. Like, they have like the big glass.
They have
They only drink. They only drink out of those because they're worried
Yeah.
about microplastics.
big glass.
And they get like.
Is one of these people perhaps? I have a hunch. Is one of these people perhaps related to you, Lincoln? No. Okay.
No, I'm just holding a glass of water right now.
My hunch was wrong. Doesn't your sister not like germs? That was a
Oh.
thing, right?
Yeah, she was a big germaphobe.
Okay.
That was a while ago, though.
Not anymore.
When she turned and realized I have to pay for showers and whatnot, she kind of went dirty.
The germs have got a friend in her.
You got a friend.
That
I'm
was-
talking about water. You know, I heard apparently water used to have fluorine in it. Not fluorine. Fluoride in it.
Yeah, our tap
Yeah.
water had fluoride in it, but it just got
so now
got
they're
removed
taking it
in like
out.
early this year by Ronnie DeSantis.
Yeah.
I like
Because
fluoride in my toothpaste.
People got scared by scary chemical in their water.
I know they're thinking that
Actually-
it caused dementia or something like that. That's what I heard. But
What about toothpaste? Doesn't that have fluoride?
you always spit it out. That's the difference.
Oh,
There
I
are
think
absolutely
it-
zero reported studies with any sufficient evidence saying that fluoride does literally anything bad. It was put in water because it helps people.
It helps people maintain their
But
teeth.
people got scared because they are scared of the fluoride.
Yep. Like this guy.
but what hydroxide?
Speaking of water,
Dihydrogen monoxide?
Yeah, dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah, that's dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah, that one.
That's a scary one, bro.
that's true.
You guys like my chair?
Do you like my chair? I need to take my
Chairs?
stuff off, but
It's mesh.
I needed to weld. I welded my chair earlier today because one of the broke off, or not today, earlier this year because one of the broke off of my chair. Oh, do you like my setup? I have to plug my headphones into my game controller because working headphone jack that I have. But okay, headphones off, so I can't hear you. But this is my
We're
chair.
not
What the fuck
impressed.
does he mean he has it plugged into
As
his controller?
Bottom of
And
it.
then his controller.
That's not
plugged
weird.
in.
To weld the bottom of it because one of
What
the
is
legs
wrong
broke
with
off.
this kid?
Hey.
God help me.
What was the funny joke?
What joke?
You guys were
What?
laughing at something.
I didn't hear any jokes.
What are you talking about?
When was the last time you all went to the doctors? I don't think I've gone to the doctors since like before COVID.
I
I
went to
don't
the
remember.
doctor.
Are you like trying to flex that or something?
No, I'm just curious.
He's wondering.
I went a little while before I turned 18, so it's been maybe like
I think you have.
6
I had
months
to go
for
to
me.
the doctor for college stuff.
Mine's been.
I thought I did, but I didn't because I had all the vaccines. So
Like
Yeah.
5
I just had to
months.
sign papers and print out my vaccine records and then submit them.
I used to go to the doctors all the time. They
I
wanted to do.
used to.
They did studies on me for a while. When like the whole dwarfism thing was new, and I was like one of their guinea pigs or something. I remember I went in there for like a whole week, and they like took my arm and wrapped it in like cellophane and cream,
Green.
and they were like taking a lot of blood and like marrow out
Wait, for what?
to run tests.
Wait, you
He
said
doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. Lincoln. The big
He doesn't
bomb,
even know the
The
lore.
big bomb hasn't
No, I
been
don't.
dropped.
Oh, big bomb, Scotty! I have a genetic deficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and they were doing tests on it, and I was like a little
You have a
gerbil
genetic
minion or something.
deficiency? Okay.
What did you call it?
A deficiency. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, I thought you said a genetic fish in the sea.
No,
That
okay,
would be
okay.
just crazy.
Yes,
I did not know about this.
I have dwarfism.
And if they didn't, what is it? What is it called? What are the shots called? What were they?
Testosterone.
Norditropin. It's not
Yes.
testosterone,
That was
So
not.
he took
Norditropin.
special. I don't know. I don't.
Growth juice.
Yes, and if he didn't take special growth juice, he
I'd be
wouldn't be
short.
as tall as Lincoln is now.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, boy has dwarfism, but he is pretty tall, I thought.
And like when I started doing that, that all was like brand new. They wanted to see like what happened to people when they were on it for so long. So I always went to the doctors, and the doctors ran their little machinate. I remember. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the little Star Wars Lego set that my mom got me as a reward for going to the doctors for like a week. My mom said, "Lincoln, you gotta go to the doctors," and she was like, "I will get you something from," and it. She got me a nice Lego set. Lego set. Death Star. Load. Death Star.
Did you get paid anything for them running tests, or it was just like studies?
I think it was studies, and it might have been like a because like the medication wasn't cheap either.
Do you guys still see my screen? I mean, not my screen, my webcam?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Time interceptor. Time
Gavin, if you
interceptor.
had a boat, what kind of boat would it be? Would it be a pontoon boat, a sailboat, a boat with a motor? What kind of boat would you want? Some people like sailboat just to catch the wind in the sail. It's preference. What would you like if you had a boat, a dream boat?
Sailboats are fun, but they're also a lot of work. I've been on them before. I've operated sailboats before.
I saw it
I
in
would
That
want
was
Moana.
hard.
In Moana, she had to keep messing with the sail. Is this a similar experience, or was Moana fake?
No, it kind of felt like that. I mean, it was just obviously a lot easier. I think it was called a G4 was what we did. Maybe. It was like a 4-person sailboat. Well, and I did a really, really tiny 2-person sailboat before too. They're not that hard. You just have to mess with the tiller, which is in the very back, and it's what you're using to steer the boat. And then you just have to hold the rope on the sail, and I don't really remember. I did it so long ago, and I didn't really pay much attention to what they taught me. I just pulled on ropes and got yelled at.
How did the camera just tilt?
Because I think they like seriously messed with it, and the little hinge is broken. I tried to tighten
Anyway,
it, but it doesn't tighten anymore.
you know, it'd be pretty cool to have a pirate ship and just go around the seas.
Ooh.
Big,
Big
Big
crew.
crew.
Yeah, well, big
A
crew
big
to
crew would
manage
be
it,
awesome.
but a big area to even know where to go. You know.
I think it's talking about an ocean,
Oh, go out
not
on the
just
ocean.
like a big lake, but like an ocean.
I want a pirate ship on a lake.
No.
You know, I would want to go for like a nice pontoon boat for like fishing or something, but are jet skis on the table?
Yeah, we'll put them on the table.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen them?
no, but I think they're gonna be lit. I also really like kayaks. Has anyone went kayaking?
I like kayaking.
We should do like a boys group kayak trip from where JB's Fish Camp. They do kayak rental.
Kayaking is kind of scary though to me.
Yeah, I
Because
kayaked out of Weisheimer's house.
Yeah,
The ski
it's like
club
right
thing back
there. It's like on the
And Brody and I went into this this like island back there, and we just like went through the middle of the woods in the middle of the water and got lost and attacked by bugs.
How often do you fall in the water though when kayaking?
Not at all. I
Not-
mean,
you shouldn't unless you're a dang fool.
especially not where we were. If you're in like rapids, maybe. If you're like, you know, going down really steep parts, but on normal water, you'll never flip over.
Connor, remember when we went whitewater rafting?
I do remember that.
What did you go whitewater
We went
rafting for? Like just
whitewater
as friend,
rafting.
or was
Yeah.
it like a school thing?
No, it was like for some reason. So me and my family went on vacation. My mom said, "Lincoln, we're getting like an Airbnb up there, and we're driving, so you know it's no cost to travel. Invite a friend along." And I was like, "Okay." And I
Oh, so you
invited
and Connor
Connor.
went somewhere on a trip together. Where
Yep.
to?
Blue Ridge, Georgia.
And we went into the store and they had old soda. I remember that part.
Oh, we went to the
The Steiner
Bigfoot
still
Museum.
makes Coke the old-fashioned way.
We went to the Bigfoot Museum, the Amish store.
The Amish
Remember
store?
that?
What was the Amish store like?
Pictures of Mr.
I
Young.
don't
It had,
remember
like,
the Amish
old-
store. Oh,
Yeah, that's where
what
they
it
had all
was.
the old sodas.
That's what it was. I didn't know what Amish meant back then, I don't think. If I'm being honest.
I'm not gonna lie, Connor. Like my most vivid memory from that trip is talking about the Fortnite the Thanos competition tournament to get the skin.
And that was when I was streaming like a ton. And we were
Yeah.
like, talking about streams, and then that was like the Fortnite Alien season, right? I think.
Think so.
Yep.
Oh, so then you
Yeah.
guys, that was pretty recent then, right? You guys weren't even...
It was like our 8th grade. So, the summer after our 8th grade.
I think so, yeah.
I was gonna say, I
That's
didn't think that
crazy.
season was that long ago.
Oh.
Wait,
4
Connor,
years
did
or
you
That's 4
stream
years.
in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Was I in 8th grade?
No way.
Did you go to 8th grade?
What do you mean, no way? What are you talking about, no way? You
I could have sworn it was
you
like
gotta
10th grade or something.
establish this. Oh, you mean did
No
I
way.
always go to their school?
No, the streaming. The Cubs Club.
Oh no, that was. When was the Fortnite season with the Mandalorian? Because that was the season. Someone look that up. But I'm pretty sure it was 8th grade.
Dang.
It was like 2020.
2019, November 2019, December 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
So-
like 7th grade, really.
What is that? What?
Wait, no.
That's crazy that we can think about years back in Fortnite seasons, and that they don't. Like,
Yeah.
OG Fortnite feels like pretty long ago, but I mean, season.
Dude,
I'm trying to think of a
3
little bit more.
was
recent
4. Was 4th grade. Season 3 was 4th grade.
That's
No
insane.
way.
That's
I could
insane.
swear it was not.
That's
It is.
insane to me.
That sounds about right to me.
I was playing
it
season
was-
2 and I was in 3rd grade. That doesn't make. I don't think I had the brain process to.
I know for a fact I was not playing Fortnite in
Oh, yeah.
4th grade.
I was thinking, I started in middle school, and I started at the very end of season 5. So
Yeah.
that sounds about right to me.
Because I remember it was me and Jaded Calamonico.
Talking about it in 5th grade. I remember.
And yeah, in 5th grade.
was 2018. I started the first day of season 4.
And he got me my first win. Not gonna lie, he carried. And we got carried by OG Drum Gun. But like, it got carried by OG Drum Gun. And that's how I got my paper Paris, the season 3 reward.
I think I had the season 2 one. I like one with the snowflakes on it. But not anymore.
No, the season 2 is the graffiti one.
No, that was season 4, I think.
I thought season 4 was the snowflake one. Or because I'm pretty sure I have the snowflake one.
Season 2 umbrella. I thought it was like a blue umbrella with snowflakes. Was season 2. Season 2 umbrella Fortnite.
Oh, this season 2, Victor. I think you're.
That was the graffiti one was an extra one in season 3. They made 2 because in the middle of season 3 they brought in like the Chinatown place, Lucky Landing, and they made that just because. Here's another one. I think I don't or no. I don't know honestly.
I got the limited edition, John Wick umbrella, the matte black one. That's all black. Remember the John Wick's LTM?
I do.
Yep.
Do you have any cool Fortnite rare cosmetics, Gavin? No.
I started in my first battle pass was season 6. I played all of season 6, all of season 7, and then I bought the season 8 battle pass and then quit. So I have the level 1 pirate and ninja skin, and that's it. And then I didn't come back until like a million years later. It was the weird season with the one anime dude who had like the sword and he was red.
The with the like bug, the scarab girl, or the Lotus.
Yeah,
Lotus
the Indian one.
Lotus one.
Yeah, I played that season because I thought those skins were cool. And then I played Fortnite OG, and then that was it.
I have the Rust Bucket back bling. It was only in the shop for 6 consecutive days in 2019, and that's it. I have the Rust Bucket back bling.
I guess technically all of the stuff that I listed, any of those battle pass items are pretty much like rare. I mean, like it's rare to have anything from any previous season. So yeah, the oldest item I have would be the first glider you get in the season 5 battle pass for free. It's called like Down Drift or something like that.
I thought that was
Rafter. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that.
I
it's
have
a really lame black glider, and that's it.
Yeah, I have one from season 3 that's like red line or something, and has like it's black with like red lines on it on the side or something. But the Rust Bucket was a free item in the item shop because the servers shut down for like a. And so to compensate, they gave everyone a free back. Oh, I also have the Fortnite first anniversary cupcake back blend.
Happy birthday, Fortnite.
Happy birthday, Fortnite.
Happy birthday to Fortnite.
Well, like, what else was happening in like 4th, 5th grade?
Fortnite
was there.
5th grade was fidget spinners. That's for darn sure. Or 4th.
Yeah, I think I remember. I remember like hiding it in my desk while using it so that I wouldn't get in trouble.
I think that was 4th.
And then they banned them. They banned fidget spinners. Remember?
Because everyone had them, and it was just out of control.
I can understand the ban.
Couldn't put them down.
What about Clash? What was going down in 4th grade was Clash Royale. Is what was going down.
He did it too.
I remember.
Avoided that.
Oh my gosh, I remember when Clash Royale first came out of beta testing and got like back onto the on the App Store. I introduced my dad to Clash Royale.
I remember he was like better than all of us, wasn't he?
He still plays to this day, daily. Yeah, I don't think he's missed a day of Clash Royale.
Oh my gosh.
Mine never stops.
Dude, I could go get his iPad and play Clash Royale.
On the iPad is devious.
No, he has one of those big like cushion iPad.
A foot to put the guy down. Oh, yeah, I guess you do the click thing, but still.
Yeah, but he has like one of the big iPad holders, like the cushion, like pillow ones that he sets his iPad on and just plays Clash Royale. Sneaky golem in the pocket.
So, Scotty, what have you packed for college?
Oh no!
What
actually, I have all my stuff right here. Let me ask you this:
what special stuff have you bought for it? Like, have you bought a computer or a tablet, or have you...
I bought the computer I'm using. That's what I bought.
Okay.
I got some orange and white towels.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you guys drink this. Oh. Do you guys drink any of these?
Are
Muscle
those
milk?
are those
What is
beers? I think those are Red Bulls.
Bro's got bapples in here.
No,
Muscle milk.
muscle milks. Kid's got Babble.
I drank.
Here, let's see.
Aldi had like some kind of rip-off chocolate milk, like protein milk, and I drank so many of those that I couldn't drink anymore. Like not all
You
in
drank
one
so
day,
many?
but like, well, actually, probably all in one day. Really, there was like 12 in a
That's just
pack.
how like protein drinks are for me.
I
They're
was
always
probably
so
slamming
like.
like 3 a day because I just wanted chocolate milk, and it was just too much.
That's
into
how I
the
feel with all
boy.
protein drinks. They're all like
Just so
really
thick.
filling and like yes, they're thick and it's like
And I would
I don't
have them
know
for breakfast and just feel like
exactly. I
this.
try to have them in the mornings, but my stomach is so like not ready to ingest this slop of a drink. That's just like protein gelatin, basically.
No, that's what you need though, so then you can end up gaining all the protein that you need to.
But
That's true.
Yeah.
Does it really matter when you take it though?
No,
It makes more sense to
No.
it makes more
just
sense to have
after a
like
workout. It's within
carbohydrates.
30 minutes of a workout for your best gains.
it's I bought some stuff for so in my room I have a shelf of things that I'm gonna take to college with me. And I also have a section in the attic of things that I bought that I don't use daily. So I got like an electric kettle. You plug it in and boil water because I'm a big
That's pretty cool.
I'm a big hot chocolate fan, and you have to.
Do you have a kettle or do you have just or a Keurig?
Yeah, well, be
You need slim.
Be
I was gonna
ready,
say,
Gavin. In the middle
I
of the
might
night,
get a
you're getting
Keurig
in the
because
middle of the
Keurig's
night,
really
Gavin.
nice because you can make like the instant ramen cups in them. Like you put the ramen cup underneath
And then
and you
under-
have it
I'm gonna have
over
the
water.
same thing 3 times a day.
In the middle of the
What?
night, Gavin, you're gonna hear. "Eee!" Oh, it doesn't.
And you're gonna get
Tickle
hot
noise.
cocoa.
That's the sound
No,
of the
but
kettle.
it's like one
Hopefully
of the
there's a good
ones.
amount of room in like our little hallway to
Yeah.
put that stuff.
Can I ask why
And-
you have a U on your wall? Sorry to interrupt. I just thought.
It's
It's
a
actually a
G.
G. It's a G
For
for
like
Gavin.
Oh,
I
it's
forget which birthday it
long.
was, but for one of my birthdays, my parents like I really wanted to redo my room when I was younger, and that was this fucking camera. And that was my gift for my parents. So like they got me new bed frame, new bed sheets. They got me the letter G, new cabinet and dresser and stuff like that.
Why didn't
New
they
the
get you
blind.
GW?
And then I painted the walls. They used to be piss yellow, and I hated them. So I painted them a
my
couple years
walls
ago.
too and did a bunch of dripping on the floor.
Oh yeah, no, it was a horrible job. There's paint on the ceiling. I was just looking the other day. There's a hinge holding a TV to the wall, and the inside of the hinge, because it's so hard to get into, is yellow. So
I have what's the stuff, molding? Is that what it's called? Like
Yeah,
right here.
crown molding.
Yeah, I have it
Crown
up at
molding.
the top so it hides that kinda. And
Yeah.
I have it on the middle. I don't know why it's on the middle of my room, but it goes all the way around.
Connor, is that an E behind you?
Is that a what?
An E behind you?
That's a shelf.
Like it looks like an E.
That's a shelf.
That's a-
This is a part of the shelf right here.
Yeah.
That's a fishing pole.
This is
Okay.
a part of
Gavin,
the shelf. This is a part.
Is
of
that
the
a
shelf.
guitar or like what is that next to your fan?
yeah, it's a guitar.
Ooh, you play some?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, you play some?
My grandpa has like a whole bunch of guitars, and he gave Mason one like a couple years ago, and then also a couple years ago, he like brings him a second one, and we're in the car ride home, and I was like, Mason, you do not need 2 guitars. Like you don't even play the first one. At least let me have this one because it's like you literally just don't need 2. And so like I stole it from him, but I don't have like an amp or anything or a tuner,
So-
so I've never played it.
I have my big guitar in my room,
Like an
but
acoustic.
yeah, but then you always gotta have a
Yeah,
second one.
mine's electric.
That's good.
I've always wanted to learn to play it. It's just it's tough. I know it's like it takes a lot of time, and I feel like I'd
Yeah.
annoy the hell out of my family if I was playing a dang electric guitar in my home.
That's
Is
like-
there a fish on your wall?
That's a oh.
It's not a big mouth Billy bass. I'm mad at that.
What about
every
the
day
bear?
of the week.
There's a bear?
Yeah, there's a bear.
Only you can prevent
Oh my
forest
word.
fires.
Oh, are
This
you
is
in
a
the
real
text?
bear.
I see the space shuttle. Oh, I see the
Yeah.
space shuttle, and I see the space shuttle on the back of this. Is it the 747?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
Mason has
it's
a
a
bunch of
heavy.
like really cool Legos in his room. Like he has SLS, he has Concorde, he has
The Charizard
he
Lego.
just got his girlfriend just bought him that same thing I did the 747 with the space shuttle on top. All like the Legos of him built and like up in his room, and it looks awesome.
I've similar thing, but more stupid. I want to get into like the UCS
Star
Lego
Wars stuff.
sets.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of
like
Star Wars
like
ones
a
too.
big Venator or like
Yes, that's the thing.
dude.
Like I'm gonna be like, and we're right next to the Lego store that's at that's at downtown Disney. I'm gonna be going there so much.
Dude, it's
Like,
gonna be amazing.
and they have all of the UCS, like not all of them, but they have a good amount of the UCS sets there. But like, oh boy, I'm gonna save up over a couple months, and I want to buy that Venator class.
I want the Venator. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Boo.
Did you say boo? Sorry for having a personality, Scotty.
I
What are you
don't
gonna
know
have
what
a
this
golf
is.
club hanging
What-
on your fucking wall?
Do you
I
know?
also like the
Goku on my
Millennium
wall?
Falcon stand that's tilted, so
I
you
haven't
can
seen
see like
that.
the top. It's like it comes with like one of the sets where it's so it like holds it up, not flat, but like tilted up. It's cool.
Is that a plasma TV, Scotty?
There?
Yeah.
It's a plasma TV that doesn't work. It's the worst when you hit your
Is this
head
your
on the
room, Scotty?
TV.
No.
This is my like room with an off, basically my office room.
Does it like connect to your room?
No,
It's just where you
So
have
it's my
this computer and stuff, right?
yeah, yep.
Is this always where you've been gaming for the past?
It's always where I game. This is yeah. I have a huge Snorlax over here. Let's see if I can pick this up.
Whoa.
Yep.
Oh, I see. I see the flyer. What would it be?
The vision.
On the desk. I see your desk. The packet. What is it? The
Oh, this?
Yep, I see it.
Yep. Yep. I'm taking general psychology and writing in the disciplines
Whoa.
in 3 days.
So does that mean
And I
you
just
can,
popped it.
after you take that, can you tell what kind of mood we're in?
I think so.
What am I?
What kind of mood am I
Is
in?
it like an intro to psych?
Okay, you're a parasite link. No, okay. Oh. Like no, from the anime. You know the anime?
No, that's
Oh.
not that's the parasite that sticks to the fish's tongues like this and controls them through their tongue.
After Lincoln did that, I was like, whoa, he's not human.
Did you take an AP or like is there an IB psych? Did you take anything like that beforehand?
No.
It's a prereq for your major to take psychology?
No, it's not. But it's a prereq for neuroscience, which is what I want to. I want to do neuroengineering for a master's. And once I told the guy that, he was like, "Oh, so you'll do biomedical engineering, and I'll try to get you some neuroscience-esque classes."
Yeah, you just gotta take like some psychology related
Yeah.
stuff as like
Yeah,
your
I have to take
electives.
psychology-related stuff. And then in the fall, I have to take this like serious neuroscience class, which people take in their like third or fourth semester. So that's gonna
Yeah,
be
I have a really tough class that I could take first semester that I'm gonna wait until second or third.
What is
It's
it?
intro to discrete structures. You don't have it on your flowchart, but it's
You're gonna
it's discrete math.
structures. What's discrete math?
Discrete math?
It's not fun. It's like a lot of logic based math. Like I was asking ChatGPT some problems, like an easy one that's easy to describe and is kind of fun is like if you had a passcode that was 4 non-repeating letters and then 2 digits, how many possible combinations are there? But then there's like really weird ones,
Kinda like probability and statistics. We did stuff
sort
like
of,
that.
but it's more like
It's-
logic and it's like math logic, and you'll see
it's-
really confusing symbols and like a backwards E and an upside down A, and I don't know what the heck they mean.
Connor, I think it's like a lot of like problem solving, like the problem solving class, but like harder, but figuring out and writing down the for those things and like how many like just everything about.
It's just apparently it's like has a horrible Mason said his roommate who's a computer engineering major got he's super smart and he got like a 47 in the class or a 57 in the class and that was an A. So
As long as you
yeah,
can.
if you just look up like pictures of discrete math problems and you'll see it's not fun.
Sweet.
That's crazy. No, for the summer I'm shadowing different medical not professors but medical
Next summer or this summer?
This summer. It's online
Yeah.
shadowing.
Oh.
Online
weird.
shadowing? How does that work?
Yeah.
Basically, I signed up for this Canvas course and they're just gonna like drop 18 videos. I think they're an hour long each, which is gonna suck. But it's gonna be going through different medical professions, like probably a
Oh, to
dentist.
like get you like to see which ones you might like.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
it's basically shadowing, but through a camera.
Do you
Devin,
have any
are
like academic clubs that you know are at UF that you want to join?
Not really. I'm gonna join student government because I want to go upstate. Well, like not upstate, but like I want to go to New York for graduate school. So I'm gonna have to, make myself
What
look
school
pretty
do you
cool,
want to go to?
like Columbia or NYU or something.
Oh my gosh, Gavin, you can.
What?
I didn't realize, but like the whole virtual tour thing, like you're actually able to do like a Google Maps walkthrough.
Yeah, that's cool
Dude, that's so cool.
for UCF.
Yeah, for us.
Guys, I can do an apartment tour in
I
3 days.
I
I
think
can
this
do
is
an
our bathroom.
apartment tour already done. Yeah. Yeah. I already
Oh,
have my
wow.
apartment. I've already been in it. Yeah.
Have you?
No,
Yeah.
Did you move stuff in already too?
No. It's not
When?
okay. It's not I've been in like the tour. I own the apartment. I just don't go and move stuff in until I don't start paying the stuff until August, I think,
Mhm.
is the first month.
Yeah. Do you know when your day at first? When school starts for you at Santa
20
Fe?
something. August 22nd, I think.
Yeah, or I think ours starts on the 18th of August.
I think
Lincoln
you
and
got
mine.
this the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine's 20th too then. Mine was whatever.
And Lincoln and
year
I are
was.
moving in on the 14th,
14th.
so we're in there a couple days before.
That's
I'll
fair.
get to talk to Michael. Michael, if you're seeing this, we've heard stories.
Shut the hell up. I don't. I
Do you think you're gonna do much summer school though at Santa Fe, Connor?
I can do much summer school. What do you mean?
Do you think you're
you
gonna
will?
do any? Like, because I'm
Oh,
going
like
summer
doing
classes
summer
over
duty.
the
Do you think
summer?
you're gonna end up doing that?
Probably. It depends on
I might not my
how
freshman
on.
year.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how on track I am. Like if I'm super far behind, I'll do something. But
Yeah. I don't know. I figure I should probably do as much as I can.
No, yeah, it's good because it gets you ahead, and
Yeah.
also like it gives you more leeway. Like you have to take 24 credits a year to be a full-time student and all that stuff.
For bright
So
futures.
for all and to be considered a full-time at the school. So if you like drop the class because you just realized you were not going to pass it and you didn't have a credit to replace it, like then you'd be down credits. So if you take a little bit extra than the needed, it helps.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for taking.
Yeah, how many credits do you think you're going to take a semester?
Well, this summer I'm doing 6, but I'm doing that
Yeah.
shadowing thing, and I think the shadowing thing might be a lot more work than I expect. So I'm just doing 6, and then the fall I'm doing 12. So I'm doing like the bare minimum, but I'm still
Oh.
ahead of people because I'm gonna be there for the summer.
I think
So
my
I think
plan
I'm
is to do.
Wow.
This was in the fall. I'm taking this neuroscience class, and a guy was like,
Yeah.
"That's a tough class."
Yeah, no. If you have a really tough class, then it might be smarter.
Yeah.
Javin, I'm doing like the walkthrough tour,
Uh-huh.
and like the ceilings are kind of high, but its ceiling height in Nike/Hercules can vary by. So it's like
I don't care if ours is lower. It doesn't matter.
it'd be kind of cool to have like a high ceiling.
Yeah, but I just mean that us being on the top floor is the best floor because we
Yeah.
don't have people above us.
stomp.
But like if we put things on this, if we have a higher ceiling, we can have more decorations on the walls.
I'm not going to put that much effort into a dorm I'm only going to have for 2 semesters.
Dude, this is gonna be like my temporary house.
Yeah, but like I'm not going to spend that much time in the dorm. It's really just going to be like I go to sleep here and wake up here. I'm going to probably spend most of my time in the library.
I feel like I'm gonna be in
On
my
calculus.
apartment a lot.
So I'm going to have tough crap first semester. Not like that tough, but like we have an intro to engineering, and then we have an engineering analysis and
Also,
computation, which are too
how-
easy.
I want to be in the same classes as you, like not like like the ones that we share. Like how is there a way that we can like?
Did you do
We
your
can try to
orientation?
pick the same professors, but the thing is for other than those 2 engineering classes, we're not going to be.
Yeah,
Because you have to start in Calc 1,
calc.
and I'm starting in Calc 2 or 3 and Physics 1.
Yeah.
And you can't take Physics 1 until you pass Calc 1. So,
Wanna
but for
take-
the engineering ones, I know the intro to engineering is one singular teacher. I've met her before, and she's really good.
Does she only have
It's an
like one
easy
period
class.
of it, or?
No, it's probably multiple, but it's a really easy class. It's meant to just really be like basic, like introduce you to engineering, make sure you're in the right, field you want to be in. It's mixed, I think, between all the different things. And then club-wise, I've already been looking at the stuff I want to do.
Yeah, what
IEEE,
did
Eli
you join?
Squared, SEDS, and NightSat are all the things I want to join.
Wait, say that again.
So there's IEEE, which is like International Electrical Engineering. It's like an international, just like electrical and computer engineering like foundation.
Okay.
And they have projects that you can do through them, and leadership stuff, and workshops, speakers who come, just for Lincoln and I, because we're electrical and computer. And then
Yeah.
Eli Squared is engineering, leadership, and innovation. So they have speakers that come, and you take like a class one of your semesters to be a part of it. And it's just good outreach to people, and another thing that I can talk about. And then SEDS and NightSat are both electrical, well, not electrical, but just engineering project clubs. SEDS is all space-related stuff. Like they have a rocket, and I forget what else they have. They have a couple other things. And then NightSat is like a satellite building club sponsored by NASA. That's what I really want to be a part
I
of.
don't know if UF has all that stuff or not.
That was
Heck
part of
yeah,
the reason I
engineering.
picked
Yeah.
UCF was like the space. It's Space U, and I want to work. I want to work in the space industry. At least I hope to.
I really appreciate, Gavin, how similarly our majors are.
Yeah, we only have like 5 or 6 different classes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And just like when engineering is grouped,
I didn't hear anything you just said. I heard engineering is grouped.
Mhm.
but when it's grouped into the different branches, computer and
Yeah, they're close. Mechanical and aerospace are also pretty close. Aerospace is like you just take like an aerodynamics class or something. And then I don't think any of the others are really that similar. But there's the branches are all grouped at UCF. Like electrical and computer are part of the same branch, mechanical and aerospace, and then I think it's civil and environmental. And then I think like there's what industrial engineering. I think is just separate or something because it's not really
That's more like drawing and stuff, right?
I have the paper somewhere. I got it from the open house I went to.
Yeah, I went to a couple things and they were useless.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more to people that are like not committed but are
Yeah.
it's like I
Even
got
then, I like wanted them to try and
Yeah.
like sell the programs to me a little bit more, but I was just like, come on, bro.
but I know I've said it, but like I'm really interested. I just need to see where that goes.
Interested in what?
The UCF, there's a thing. There's like a little major that's photonics and optics. It's like a new thing that they're adding that's really similar to
Do you think you'd want to like switch to that major instead of electrical?
We'll see. Like,
But what do you mean we'll see? Like I don't know if you'll really get a
choice
like. It's
already.
probably better to switch. Well, I guess
I don't think it's
Yeah.
that hard to switch
I-
after your
I
first
think,
year.
well, because like for engineering, aren't we like engineering undecided first two?
yeah. Your first 2 years, you're gonna be taking more of the general prereqs. Although for electrical computer, it looks like our linear circuits class is probably not general for other majors. I think that's us.
The way they explained it at UF was like, you can do whatever you
Oh,
want.
his internet just went out.
Oh, did it?
I was like, what is he doing? Why is he just like,
He's thinking. He's contemplating.
wake up?
It is 1 o'clock in the
What is
morning,
he
guys.
thinking about?
When I'm at
are
UF,
you
I'm
thinking?
gonna go to bed at 11 o'clock every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to go to bed early because I think I'm gonna try to take some early morning classes.
Mine is at 9 o'clock or 9:30.
That's not bad.
It's not that bad, but
Because everyone says like, don't take the 8 a.m.s, don't take the 8 a.m.s. But Mason was like, take the 8 a.m.s. Like, otherwise your whole day is like filled up. The 8 a.m.s get you up in the morning to go to class.
what else do you have going on now?
At school?
Yeah.
Well,
Other than
all of those
class.
clubs I'm gonna join, so those are gonna take up time, and then I'm gonna get a job. So, work, school,
Okay.
clubs.
I'm not gonna get a job, so at least definitely not for the summer, and I don't think for the fall. But
Jobs,
I'm
bro,
shadowing thing's
jobs.
gonna take a little work.
Well, I'm gonna try to get one. I'm hoping I can get one my freshman year, but I'm definitely doing sophomore because
Okay.
but they only let sophomores do it. But I'm gonna try to see if I can get in as a freshman because I've had experience with it. I don't know.
Hello? I'm on my phone. But
Keep
Gavin,
on the teriyaki.
I got a 450 on the algebra.
That's good.
Yes.
What is that? Is that a 90?
I think so.
Okay, bro. Okay,
Yes,
bro.
I got like a 90. But like what's okay, so I need a 350 on on the trig to go to pre-calc and a 350 on the pre-calc to go to start calculus.
Mhm.
Cuz I'm just kind of worried that I won't start on calculus. And I really want to start on calculus.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. The trig, like I said, it wasn't. The practice test sucked, but the actual test, since it's 15 questions, like it helps a lot. I did it in half an hour and I aced it. It was cake.
And did you do the pre-calc one yet?
No, I'm gonna wait till the weekend because I'm busy on Friday and I've been doing like the practice test one day and then the actual test the day after and like studying in between.
Yeah. Like what is in pre-calc?
It's basically just going to be more advanced algebra, and then it's going to mix in trig, and it's going to have limits and derivatives. And
Like is it going to have any of the remember the like ellipses and the hyperboles or whatever?
probably,
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta, and it has matrices, sequences, and series.
did we ever do that with Young?
We might have done sequences, like you remember arithmetic and geometric sequences.
Yeah. One's
We did that.
multiplicative and
Yeah, and one's additive, and you make the general formula that gives you any term in a series.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Like, I
part of
could do
it. And
that.
there's series.
But what's matrices?
It's
I know
just
what they
like
look
another
like.
way to, yeah, you have to do like determinants, multiplying them and adding the it's I don't know. I don't really know exactly how to. I tried to learn it for the ACT, but I got like one question about it on the ACT and I was just like, I'm not going to learn how to do this for one question, bro. So I just gave up. But it's not that hard, I don't think.
Oh my gosh, I want to do physics so bad. I love physics.
Oh. Oh. To be excited about physics.